Hi everybody, it is Mackintoshes back again for another video. This video is going to be yet another shell challenge. It's been actually quite a while since I've done one, but I love doing them, so I'm back again. I have a whole playlist of them if you want to check out other shell challenges, but this one is done by Miss Unfortunate. I believe you have until like April to complete this. I can't quite remember, but I'll definitely link her down below in the video where she talks about the shell challenge. This shell challenge was actually really difficult for me because I was determined to make this like my basic suburban house that I love to do, and it's a really unique shape that I feel like does not go very well with a suburban house. Like, I feel like you should create something really creative with this, but I was like, no, I don't want to. I want to do my basic stuff. This room right here, as you can see, is like a diagonal, which is always a piece of work to try to figure out, especially with kitchen stuff. Oh boy. But the challenge is fun. I really enjoyed that. I was pulling my hair out, but it was still fun, if that makes any sense. And I had a lot of trouble with the floor plan and placing the stairs especially, but we figured it out in the end, and I cut out all the boring bits like I normally do. I believe this ends up being like 5 bedrooms? I can't remember. The one bedroom I know is like 2 floors, so I kind of see it as 2 bedrooms, but it's basically one. You can kind of see it coming together here. I kind of wanted to create like a loft space, and then, I don't know, I ended up with something. You'll be able to see once we furnish it and stuff. And then this other little building on the first floor that's kind of by itself, I kind of turned that into a garage, which you'll see sometime. I don't remember when I do it. I kind of jump all over the place. But I thought it's by itself, so I guess a garage was like the only thing that made sense to me in the moment. And then there's a lot of porch on this house because that, like, just look at the shell and it's kind of just hangs over, and I was like, I guess we'll just put a porch underneath it so it doesn't hang over as weird. And I added a little terrain, as you'll be able to see, just to have kind of a sloped driveway. That was the only reason I used terrain. And I'm not sure if I add it, like, soon, but on the side of the house there on the left, I put, like, a roof on the ground and kind of make a greenhouse type area. I'm pretty sure that's allowed because it wasn't like a room or, like, walls. It was just, like, a roof that I put like a clear glass roof on to kind of make a room, but I didn't add any walls, so I think it's okay because it's just a roof. If not, whoopsies, that's my bad. But it all works out in the end. If you just pretend that didn't exist, then I know it follows the rules. But yeah, anyways, you can see me start doing the rest of the roof on the actual part of the build, and I had a lot of trouble with it because I couldn't figure out what I wanted and where I wanted balconies and porches and this and that, but I actually quite like it in the end. I believe in the back, looking at it from the back, there's like a little part of where the diagonal meets the like regularly placed roof, where there's like a little gap, but I could not figure out how to make it not have that. So I just embraced it and was like, yes, admit defeat, that's just there, but it's not a huge deal. I don't think you can really barely notice. That was not very good English, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not a big deal. So I just left it. There was just not a good way for me to do it. I couldn't figure it out. So sometimes you just have to admit defeat. And then in the front here, where I put the front door, I realized that was on an angle, and I tried to use the platform stuff, but it was just being difficult, and I didn't like it. And I believe, like, with platforms, it, like, jumps up when I was trying to do, like, plants and stuff. I think that was what was happening. There's some reason I decided to just do foundation. And, of course, you can't put stairs on a diagonal on the foundation, so then I had to create that weird bit in the front so I could do it on, like, you know, the normal straight angle. But I kind of think that made it a little more interesting in the front. At least I say so. And then, you put some windows on here, which was harder than I expected. I don't know why I was having a lot of trouble with the windows, because, I mean, I think it's mostly base game windows. Maybe there's, like, a Parenthood one. I don't know if I keep that one, though. But I had a lot of trouble. And then painting the house, couldn't decide what I wanted, because when it's, like, all one texture, like if it's all siding, to me that looks really weird. I don't know why in The Sims, I just hate that. So then I was trying to add like a brick or a stone, and I just didn't like any of them. I think in the end I just add some brick and a few bits, and you can see there is some stone from Seasons on the thing that looks like a fireplace, but it's really not. I don't think it's much of anything. On the lower floor, that little space ends up being part of the kitchen, and upstairs I think it's just empty. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling. I'm kind of losing my train of thought here as I'm speaking. But yeah, as I was saying, this is a shell challenge by Miss Unfortunate. If you don't already subscribe to her, you definitely should. I love her channel. Her videos are some of my favorite. I would recommend subscribing for sure. Her builds are so cool and creative. She does like a lot of like grand builds and kind of like fantasy type builds. She does like regular houses too, but also fantasy ones, and I just really love them. It's like one of my favorite YouTube channels. So if you're not subscribed to her, please subscribe to her right now. Again, there'll be a link in the description. Please go subscribe to her. She's very nice and very talented. And back to the build a little bit. I think I kept this limited pack. I know there's Parenthood, because I'm pretty sure I use Parenthood counters and a bed, and seasons I use a little bit, but I think that might be it. There might be more. If we come across it, I'll let you know if we add more packs. But I know I did limit myself, because I like to do that. I don't like to use all of the packs. It makes me feel like a bad person, because not everyone has all the packs. I mean, I don't even have all the packs. I have most of them, but not all of them. I think I have all of them but like 3 stuff packs, so I mean mostly all of them. And it's like the worst stuff packs, because I don't have the luxury party one, because like I literally don't get the point of that one. Like all of it seems awful. And I don't have my first pet stuff, because I don't believe in that pack. It should not exist. It should have been a part of cats and dogs. So I don't have that one because that reason, for moral reasons. And then there's a third one I think that I don't have. I can't remember right now. Oh, spooky stuff. I don't have that one. I don't know how I could forget that one. The only reason I don't really have that one is because I don't really like Halloween. And like, there's like enough in seasons to kind of make a Halloween if I wanted to. So yeah, I don't have that one. But I guess I have the other ones. Oh, I don't have any of the kits either, because I'm still processing my feelings on those. I mean, the dust one looks silly. I don't want to vacuum. If it was part of laundry day, that would have been nice. But what I've seen of like the gameplay, it seems really annoying. So not a fan. And then like the cast one, what is it? 90s old fashioned fit, something like that. I just don't really care for cast. Like I'm not gonna buy a pack just for cast. So I don't have that one. The country kitchen one looks really nice. I love build and buy, obviously. I love to build on The Sims 4. That's basically all I do. But I don't know. I just don't want to give them $5. I'm tired of giving them my money. Like, maybe a whole pack I'd buy, but like a kit, I just don't think it's worth it for me quite yet. Maybe I'll get Country Kitchen in the future. Who knows? Can't trust me. I can't make up my mind. I thought I wasn't gonna get like Strangerville ever, and then I bought Strangerville when it was like half off ages ago, so who knows with me. But yeah, why did I even talk about what packs I don't have? I don't even remember, so sorry about that. I cannot keep my train of thought, and I could re-record and, be coherent in my thoughts, but that's no fun. This is part of my personality, the charm on the channel here, you know what I'm saying? Well, we can see we're still outside. I put these rocks along the path here because it just looked boring, and so I thought it was a little more interesting. I was having a lot of trouble with a lot of the things in this build. It was a tough shell challenge, which makes it a good shell challenge. But I couldn't figure out the landscaping. It was really tricky, so I just kind of added a lot and hope for the best. I usually do that with like these suburban houses. Usually if I just add too much, it ends up looking good in the end. Because, I don't know, lush garden, that's always nice, isn't it? I don't know. And then I don't even know if we finished outside, but eventually we just hop inside anyway. And you can see in the stairwell, kind of the stairwell, the little corner between the wall and the stairs, there's a little like triangle of space, and I decided I wanted to use that and not have it be a waste. So I put a little like office area there, a tiny desk from Parenthood maybe, I can't remember. But we put a little computer over there, and it fits nicely, and it actually does work. I play tested this build, all those little bits that I weren't sure about, because I had to play test that, and then I think I play tested like the loft space upstairs, and maybe something else, I can't remember. But I know the computer works for sure right there, even if it is a tight fit. And then downstairs we have a bathroom, just because you need a first floor bathroom, right? And then we have like a kitchen, dining room, living room, all jumbled together here. And we use the Parenthood counters in the kitchen, which I love. Oh, did I use that Snowy Escape stove? So I guess we might use that pack. Sorry about that. I really like that stove though. Like, Snowy Escape is a good pack for builders. I don't know about the gameplay. Not a huge fan of that. It's like, whatever, it's fine. I don't really care about the gameplay much of The Sims 4 at all. It doesn't do it for me. But the build and buy stuff, always super good. Really like that. This has become basically a build simulator for me, which, I'm not really gonna fuss about anymore. I don't really care. I can play The Sims 3 for actual gameplay, which I have been doing quite a lot recently, and it's been super fun, and I really like that. It's just recently, like more than usual, I just haven't been into The Sims 4. It's just not super fun. I just don't enjoy the gameplay that much. I was like die hard Sims 3 for like ages. Like I didn't even get The Sims 4 probably until like 2018 or something because I just liked The Sims 3 so much. I just played that for years. Even after The Sims 4 was coming out and new packs for The Sims 4 was coming out, I just stayed strong to The Sims 3, and a bunch of people that I was friends with said that The Sims 3 was way better than The Sims 4, so then it also made me not want to jump ship to the new game, and so I stayed on The Sims 3 forever. So I think just because I played it so much when I was younger, and even, I don't know, just in general, I think that's why it has a soft spot for me, and Sims 4 does not even come close to how good The Sims 3 is to me. And usually, I haven't had much lag when I play it, as of late at least. I've added a few mods into my game, and I'm sorry, I don't know what they're called. If you really want to know, leave me a comment and I'll figure out what it's called and reply to you. But I added a mod, I believe, that kind of slows lag. It like picks up like errors in the game and stuff like that. So I think that helps. But I don't know. I took out a lot of my custom content, like almost all of it. I kept some baby furniture, I believe, like some cribs I've kept because I just want more options in the baby department for cribs and such. But I think that's about the only custom content that's still in my game. And then I've downloaded like a master controller mod, I believe, just because I like having that in The Sims 4, and so I kind of miss it in The Sims 3. And then I have like a pregnancy mod in The Sims 3, just to like see if they're pregnant, if it's like a boy or a girl, who's the father, all that. Kind of like MC Command Center would do for me in The Sims 4. I wanted something similar in The Sims 3. But I think other than that, I don't have very many mods. But it's still working pretty good, I love that because I want to play The Sims 3 all the time now. It's super fun. I've literally played it so much in the last few weeks, it's ridiculous. I recently decided to start the 100 baby challenge in The Sims 3 because I've done it like 3 times in The Sims 4. I think the 100 baby challenge is really easy in The Sims 4, assuming I'm following the rules right. There's so many rules that I kind of get confused in what the actual rules are, but I'll just describe how I do it. So obviously, a new father or whatever for each baby, no doubles, and I don't let the mother have a job. She only can do like work from home stuff like paint and sell those paintings. I don't have anyone help me with the children. I don't use any mods to like add, more people to your household, like being able to have like 10 in your household or whatever. And I just like use the packs to help me get through them. I kind of want to make a video on how I do the 100 baby challenge in The Sims 4 and make it pretty easy. I might do that soon. You can leave me a comment down below if you're interested in something like that. But basically, like, I use Get Together to kind of make a club of, like, potential donors for my sim to get pregnant with, So I kind of have, like, the club so I can, like, befriend them and romance them. So right when I give birth, there's already somebody new ready to, have a baby with. And then I use the Tiny Living Pack to live in a tiny house so that everyone gains skills faster and they level up faster, and they do better in school and all that, So that helps because when you can, level them up, get all their skills, get them to an A in school, then you can kick them out faster and you always have room in your house for more babies. And also with Tiny Living, you can build relationships faster, which helps a lot. And you have reduced bills, so Tiny Living's game changer for the 100 Baby Challenge. I'm pretty sure you're allowed to use all that. I mean, it's part of the game, so I don't think it's cheating. Although it feels kind of cheaty because it makes it so much easier. But yeah, what else do I do in The Sims for 100 Baby Challenge that makes it really easy? Oh, Parenthood, if you use the school projects, that helps kids get their grades up and build skills, so that helps so much. I usually lock the toddlers in their own space so no one can bother them, so they can just gain skill. I guess that's another tip. There's probably more, I just can't think off the top of my head. I'm not very good at thinking on my feet. But I might make a video on it and, think out my list and stuff if you want. Because it's just, I've, got it down. It's like a piece of cake now. So, okay, that was a long tangent, but basically, I was talking about The Sims 4 100 Baby Challenge because I wanted to try it in The Sims 3. Because I've done it so many times in The Sims 4, I was like, might as well try it in another game. Same rules, have the toddlers level up their walking, talking, and potty skills, and then kids can get aged up if they get an A in school, all that jazz. But it is a lot harder in The Sims 3 because it's a lot harder to make relationships, I think at least. Like in The Sims 4, you talk for like 3 minutes with some guy and you're like woohooing and getting engaged and all that jazz if you want. And in The Sims 3, you actually have to like try to like build relationships. So it's a lot harder for me to gain relationships with potential donors to be the father or whatever. So that has been a struggle in The Sims 3 100 Baby Challenge for me. But it also is way more fun when I actually have to try. Like, it's like too easy in The Sims 4. Some people probably like that it's easy and they kind of just chill out and do what they want. But I don't. I like the little bit of a challenge in The Sims 3. And also, it's not as easy to level up in school. That's not what it's called. Improve their grades, because like I said, with parenthood, the school projects help a lot. And I feel like you just level up in school. Why do I keep saying level up? You can get a better grade in school a lot easier. At least when I play, I'm a lot better at improving their grades in The Sims 4 than in The Sims 3. And another thing that's harder is, for me, it was like a lot easier to make money in The Sims 4 versus The Sims 3 with like painting and stuff. So that has been a struggle. But I'm still getting there. Honestly, the hardest part is building relationships and finding people to woohoo with and have a baby with. That has been the struggle. Because usually I have like one lined up in The Sims 4 at all times. But in The Sims 3, I kept getting pregnant, giving birth, and then I was like, okay, I have not had any time to build relationships with another man in the world here. So that has been a challenge, but it's been good. I like the challenge. It's not a bad thing. It's just different than The Sims 4. So that has spent a lot of my time on that. Like, I think I'm on, like, baby... Hold on. We're doing alphabetical, so A is the mother, so B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I... I think I'm on baby 9 right now. So, 9 out of 100. We got a ways to go, but it's super fun. And if I get bored of this, I'll just play, like, a regular save, because, like, in The Sims 3, I love the daycare career, which I feel like everyone loves. So, it'd be good to play that. Or, like, what other things do I really like, career-wise? The Ghost Hunter, the Firefighter, I haven't played those in a while, and those are super fun. I kind of like the singer career, although it's kind of glitchy. I always get, like, locked in the big venues. If I just stay in the smaller venues, I'm usually fine. It's just, like, when I have to go to the big arena, it glitches out a lot, which is a bummer. I hate when stuff glitches out. I just want to play. But honestly, I just really love The Sims 3. I just think it's so much more fun. I like the open world. I love the open world. I miss it so much. And I like being able to go to the bookstore and the grocery store and the hospital. Like, being actually able to go to these places that my sim is going, like going with them, it really just adds a lot to the game for me. It just makes it feel so more immersive than when it's just like, they just leave and they're gone, like in The Sims 4. I personally just like the open world a lot better. I don't expect that to ever be back, but it would be nice if, like, in a future Sims game, like The Sims 5, if they at least have open neighborhoods, because I literally never see my neighbors in The Sims 4 because I don't want to travel, like, on a loading screen to go next door. Like, I feel like that should just all be loaded as one. But that was enough rambling about The Sims 3, and I think we're coming up to the end of the video now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If not, well, thanks for watching anyway. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment something down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. I will see you all in my next video, for whatever that might be. Bye.